Hello and welcome to another Raggy's beer review. So obviously back in the dining room and the cake room, which I will be at for the future, unless it gets warm outside. It is freezing at the moment. We've got black ice over the blooming roads here. I went up one road and I looked like black ice. And I just went around the corner. I could feel the car swerving, so I dropped the gears down, lower gear. Did not put my foot on the brake for obvious reasons and got away from it. But yeah, it's that time of the year when you have to, really think about your driving. So we're going over to Dark Revolution Brewing Company now, based in Salisbury. Actually went to the brewery, amazing brewery. Yeah, BMX hanging on the wall. So the owner has obviously got a bit of a BMX fan. Plenty of different beers from these. Actually had one at the Totally Tapped the other week. Walked in, they got Dark Revolution. I'm like, and when I do beer reviews, I like to know a bit about the brewery as I'm doing reviews, and simply because I just like to give a fairly decent review, if anything. So there we go. Look at that. It's a beautiful looking pour. Dark Revolution. Yeah. They've got a bit of a Black Iris vibe going off. Well done to Totally Tapped for stocking these beers. First time I've ever seen Dark Revolution in Nottingham. Probably have been in Nottingham loads of times, but it's the first time I've seen it anyway. Bigger than Prince, it says. And Hazy DIPA, 8% ABV. There is some writing on the back, so let's have a look. Small batch series, passion fruit, citrus, tropical. Cold side, Nelson and Citra. Hot side, the same. Yeast is house, hazy. So yeah, here's the beer. It's a beautiful orange pour, whitehead. Certainly looks the dog's doodahs. You can smell the passion fruit right proper on the nose, and it does smell very tropical as well. Oh, so like most of the UK, we're getting proper. We've gone from relatively mild weather to full-on Baltic winter weather, and yeah, multiple frosts one day after another. What it does do, it dries the ground out, especially if you get a bit of a wind, it dries it out. But yeah, not great for working in. Absolutely crap for working in. Days like this where I could do with being in the brewery when they do their boil, because it just gets nice and toasty. Not when you're washing casks though. Not such a great job then, for whoever the cask washer is. They've got an automated cask washer, brilliant. Put the thing in and jobs are good. So, yeah, I'm well impressed with this brewery, to be fair. Picked up 2 of their beers at House of Ashbourne when we was picking the ladies up from the Dovedale Dash. Absolutely horrendous place it was. It chucked it down rain, and people are trying to get up this hill, and yeah. I mean, I got up dead easy, but yeah, other people struggled, shall we say? But yeah, and ever since then, it just so happened that Dark Revolution, well, Andy was the one who spotted it. He said, "Oh, Salisbury's near where we're going." I thought, "Oh," and it's amazing how all of a sudden you discover a brewery you've never heard of before, and then you come back to Nottingham, and the beers are there. So it's Thursday night. Tomorrow is the start of the lives. This won't be shown until sometime after tomorrow anyway. I'm trying to get I've got 2 guaranteed beer reviews every single day now. So getting the other beer reviews in is going to be interesting. I've already made my mind up now. When I get to pubs, I'm going to take my bottles, I'm going to take my funnel, and unless the beer's expensive, then I'm not going to do it, obviously. But if I'm getting a pint and it's a beer that's available out of cask in bottles and cans, then I want to bring some home and review it home. Oh, that's tasting lovely. And I mean, it's funny, these cold days, last 2 days, bitterly cold. Got into work yesterday morning, I was bending over with secateurs, cutting stuff, and it's like, oh God. One, it's freezing every time I bent over. My back's exposed. Don't want to kneel on the floor. Doing secretary work is really cold work as it is. You're not being physical. It's that time of the year where you need to do some double digging, really. And that might be the play for tomorrow. Although I've got a load of potting to do, so I'm trying to hit it, the gardening side, as hard as I can this year, so that next year that everything falls into place. Nearly as the 3-year journey of this workplace it has come on so much in 3 years. Although there's still a long way to go. You can always plus things. As it is, 8%, not getting 8% at all. Not at all. Did say 8%, didn't I? So, yeah, 8%. My son's been to kickboxing tonight, and some little twonk at the kickboxing's actually punched him in the face. And the people there either didn't see it or didn't react properly and deal with it. So now we've got it at home. And obviously, with your family, you're always protective, aren't you? And you certainly don't like no one doing that stuff. So, yeah, a little bit of fun on the horizon. Oh, absolutely lovely tropical beer from these good people. I need something to put it on. Now, doesn't that look better? Yeah. There's always a method. It's actually my wife's cake turntable. Should be well impressed. But at least, you can see the beer. And this is what I like. I like the beer room because when I'm doing beer reviews, you can see the beer. I've actually brought my laptop up. Brought my laptop up to the house and ready for the lives. Ooh, quite exciting. I'm glad I'm warm. I mean, we've turned the heating off now because we're still being quite liberal with the heating. It may well be in the morning when I wake up at 5:30 now to put the heating on for an hour just to give the ass a bit of a tickle. Make it not so cold and forego the price of it, because at some stage, your health is more important than trying to save money. As it warms up, the flavour's really kicking out. There's a thing with beer that temperature, and I've said this for a while, the keg temperature is actually too cold. 4 or 5 degrees, whatever it is, 4 degrees, 5 degrees. I mean, in the shed at the moment, it's really cold. But yeah, it's too cold because it needs to warm up for them flavours to come out. Yeah, it doesn't need to be cask temperature. No. But certainly around about 7 or 8 degrees is actually better than 4 or 5 degrees. Lager may be better at the lower temperature because there's no flavour. Well, not much flavour. But beers with aroma, the aroma comes out the warmer it gets. And I mean, this is so cold, this is. Starting to get that ABV now. That 8%'s really starting to come out. The passion fruit's there, but I would just call it a tropical beer rather than, I wouldn't even bother naming it passion fruit. But another quality beer from this brewery. Will we ever get there again? Possibly not. Can't see myself going down to Poole again. But there's always online, isn't there? And supporting breweries, supporting good people in this country is something that I certainly want to do. Supporting breweries. I feel that a good beer reviewer, you can say a lot about a beer without being rude. Like this, the beer's here in front of me. So the brewers will know if that beer's not looking right, they'll know. If you get flavours that are not right, they'll know. And they'll critique. So, there's always a way. I mean, let's be fair, none of us, if someone came to you in your job and says, your work's shit, or in the sense of a beer review, poured the beer down the drain, better to critique in a kind way. Be kind. You can get a point across as easy as hell, but there's a way of saying it. And I think with my reviews, I try to be like that. There's the odd beer that's absolutely woeful. Yeah, I do feel sorry for Wild Beer named Carsey because I absolutely destroyed that beer. It did taste awful though. Smelled awful, tasted awful. And and I was doing a live, and I'm sure I had a beer or two before that as well, so I was already half fettled, and is what it is. So anyway, another great beer. Now it's warming up. That aroma's coming through beautifully. Gotta be honest, at Totally Tapped, the best beer out of the beers that I drank or had the ability to have a sip of. Because we're quite good as a group. We'll let everyone taste each other's beers. Luckily, no one spits in the beer, which would be a bit awful. And the Dark Revolution beer was by far the beer that had more flavour to it. So, so, would I drink this again? Always the question. Yes. Will I see it again? Probably not, no. At 5, for me, good 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, a really nice double IPA. And I'm just starting to get the ABV. Thank you for watching. See you soon.